In this video, we are going to look at how to find the weighted mean. So to find a weighted mean, we are going to look at that mean. It's the sum of the frequencies times the values divided by the sum of the frequencies. So there's our formula. So if we look at this example, we've got pulse rates and we have categories that have ranges between 60 and 69. We had 12 people in that category, 70, 79 was 14, and so on. So to do this, we're actually going to have to find class midpoints first. So remember, to find the class midpoint, we take the lower bound and the upper bound, add them, and divide by 2. So if I take 60 plus 69, and then divide that value by 2, I'm going to get 64.5. And now I would do the same thing here. 70 plus 79 divided by 2, that's going to give me 74.5. If I take 80, sorry about that, that's a typo. 80 to 89 divided by 2, and that's going to be 84.5. And I'm going to get 94.5. I'm going to get 104.5. I'm going to get 114.5 and 124.5. So let's look at our formula and apply it. So it's going to be midpoint times the frequency plus midpoint times the frequency. And we're going to do that for all of them. So midpoint times its frequency plus 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 midpoint times its frequency. So there's my numerator. And I'm going to divide that by my total here. So if I were to add all of these numbers up, I'm going to end up getting a 40. So I'm going to use my calculator off to the side, and I'm going to plug that in my calculator to figure out what that numerator is going to be. And I got 3,070. I'm going to divide that by 40. So that's going to be a 76.75. So there's my mean for that frequency distribution. Now we can use that same kind of concept to find GPA scores. So let's look at that one. So it's going to work the same way. We have a student that earns grades of B, C, B, A, and D, and these courses had corresponding weights of 3, 3, 4, 4, and 1. An A is worth 4 points, a B is worth 3 points, a C is worth 2 points, D is worth 1 point, and a 0 is not worth anything. We are trying to figure out what the student's GPA is. So let's figure this out. So we have GPA. So the student earned a B, which is worth 3 points, and it was a 3 credit hour class. So we're going to take B and multiply it by 3. So this was a first class. The second class was a C, which is worth 2 points, and it counts for 3 credits. And then we have another B that was worth 4 points. And then we have an A, which is 4 GPA points, and that was a 4 credit hour class. And then we had a D, which is 1 GPA point. That was a 1 credit hour class. So there's our numerator. So denominator is going to be how many credits were taken. So I've got 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1. So if I add up that numerator, I'm going to do that in my calculator off to the side. I got 44. If I add the bottom here, I'm going to get 15. So that's going to give me a 2.93 for my GPA for that semester.